Texas Tango 2013. We're backstage with Sara Bareilles.
Hi.
Am I saying it right? Because
You are.
When I first saw it, I was like, "This is Sara Bareilles."
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But that was a long, long time ago,
It's
though.
hard.
Can
My
I say
whole life, though, it's been like one. I'm used to it, so I don't take offense.
people trying to figure out how to pronounce it?
Yeah.
So here's my discovery of you. I'm on iTunes and I'm listening to something, and they always tell you if you like this, you'll like other things.
Right.
So I click on this song, and the piano starts playing, and then this amazing voice starts singing, and it's the song "Gravity." This was a long
cool.
time ago when I
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my God, who is this?" And then that's how I found you. And I have two girls, and my oldest daughter's 5. And so in 2008, we made her a Christmas CD. It was her first Christmas, just for something that she would have later.
Yeah.
And on that CD is a song called "Winter Song" that you did with Ingrid.
Nice.
A duet that
Yeah.
you did. And I always ask people that are Sara Bareilles fans, I'm like, do you know Winter Song?
Yeah.
And they're like, because it's not on any of your CDs.
No, it was just on a Christmas compilation record we did. And it's funny, that song has now been used for some promos for American Horror Story, the TV show.
Right,
Which is the creepiest show. And so
Because
it's like
such a
this sweet little song,
Right.
and then now you have all these like horrible imagery.
Have you seen that show?
I haven't watched it. Honestly, it's like
Okay.
too scary for me. I'm kind of a wuss when it comes to that. I'll have
Right.
nightmares for weeks. Like, it's bad.
Yeah, because that's good juxtaposition, though, because that show is just off the charts when it
It
comes to that
seems
stuff.
like- yeah,
And
but I
then
know
your
it's super
sweet
popular.
Song. Would you ever do like a holiday CD, or is that...
I've thought about it. I thought about it. Yeah, I totally would. There's tons. I grew up listening to like we always did the Jackson 5 Christmas album. That's like
Right.
my favorite. And then so yeah, I know that it's great to have something that becomes a tradition for, a
Yeah.
family.
We talked to Johnny Resnick earlier, and he said that you told him that you had waited on him once upon a time.
I did.
Yeah, and
I
he was
did.
like, "Oh my gosh, was I a good tipper?"
I can't believe he remembers that.
Yes, he does, because I had mentioned you, and he's like, "Oh, she told me that she was my waitress."
That's so funny. I worked
Yeah.
at a place in Santa Monica, California, and he came in and I was like, "Oh my God." I was
Right.
like starstruck.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
as a gay man, thank you for Brave and
You're
the story
welcome.
that goes along with that.
You're welcome.
And also, I know you sort of want to empower young women, and being a father of two, 5-year-old and a 9-month-old. So I've got a lot to look forward to as far as, raising young
I know.
girls into
Good luck.
strong women.
Yeah.
But thank you for that as well. And,
Oh.
and kind of explain what it is that, why you're so passionate about that.
I think I'm somebody that I grew up and I think I internalized a lot of things. I don't know that I felt very courageous as a young girl. I did a lot of sort of observing, and it took me a lot of years to feel, not to keep using the word, but brave enough to kind of feel comfortable in my own skin. And I think it's still something I'm still even learning that now. But, I have 2 young nieces and a younger sister, and, I see them growing up, and I see the messaging that they get through the media. And I would like to lend my voice to being, something that can, lift them up and help them feel empowered, because they should feel, courageous, and they should feel validated just in being exactly who they are. I hate seeing young girls feel like they have to change to be something else.
Right, and I agree with you on that, and I often wrestle with how do you make sure, as a father, that your daughters understand that and empower them. I mean, I think I'll do a good job at that,
Yeah.
but you have to kind of continue to reinforce that and make them understand, because the eating problems, eating disorders,
Sure.
there's just so many things that go bad.
Totally. I mean, I think the best thing is just having a dialogue, creating a household where there's nothing that can't be talked about or isn't, sort of open for conversation.
Right.
That's where, the messaging of Brave is like, speak your truth and
Yeah.
see what happens. And so often we get surprised in a good way
Right.
about what happens when we're actually honest.
So has it been fun watching Brave sort of bring in a lot of new fans
Amazing.
and get a lot of attention?
Amazing. Like just an incredible journey for me to be a part of this, the messaging of this song. I wrote it with my friend Jack Antonoff, who's in the band Fun. And we are both, really strong gay rights advocates, and he does a lot of advocacy work. And I was at the time when we were writing together, I was watching a dear friend who's my age struggle with coming out to their family. And it just really struck me of watching this grown-up adult still feel like there was a big part of themselves that they needed to hide. And, talking with Jack about it, we just kind of, put the put the message in its place, and it's been amazing to see it connect.
It's been a good summer then, right?
It's been great. It's been great. It's so fun to see the crowd sing
Right.
along, and yeah. It's
Yeah,
really
so
great.
that's good though, because then because people need to go a little bit deeper and listen to some of the stuff, because
Yeah,
when
come
people
into
think,
the
oh,
record.
she's new, and I'm like, no, 2004 when when she started doing some things independently and then got picked up by the record label a few years
Right.
later.
Yeah.
So you've been out there for a little bit.
I mean, I'm an old lady.
No,
I'm
I
an
know,
old
I won't
lady
go
on the
that far.
road. Yeah, no, it's true though. It's always funny and kind of. I always just laugh a little bit when people are like, wow, overnight
Right.
success for you. And I'm
Like,
like,
no.
I don't know how long your night is, but mine's been going on for a while.
I've been out there going at it, but that's what that's what happens though.
Yeah.
So when this whole Katy Perry roar thing, I love the fact that you tweeted like, chill out, relax, and
Oh,
then you
God.
finally, I think last week, said something about it. Like,
Yeah, I've done a few interviews about it. I think I was honestly a little surprised by how dramatic everyone was about it.
Well, it's Twitter, come on.
I know. I think I was a little disappointed. I was disappointed to see how aggressive the fans were and how mean. They quickly turned it into this really dramatic, like aggressive, combative experience. And Katie's a friend of mine. I've known her a long time.
Yeah.
Like, there's no beef here.
Right.
But if you guys want to, make it into an issue, that's your
Yeah.
deal. But I'm not tripping. So
Yeah.
I think I was a little disappointed, and I felt like I had to keep reminding people, hey, I'm not the one. There's no problem here.
I'm good here. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
it's a great song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
And it's another song that's empowering people. So relax.
Right. What's the next single? Do you know?
I don't know yet. We're kind of up in the air about it. I'm really pushing to do a ballad. I would love
Please.
Manhattan to be
Yeah.
the next single. And I know it's not the most natural fit for radio, but it's a song that means so much to me, and I would really love to do a beautiful video and have that be the song.
Right. And
that's
this
out.
live CD is coming out next month.
Yes, at the end of October. So yeah, I just watched the DVD and its completed version and signed off. So
Greatness. I'm looking forward to that very,
Yeah,
very
that's-
much so.
there's nothing to hide behind. It's just me and my
Yeah.
piano.
I have to admit, I was supposed to interview One Republic tonight,
Mm-hmm.
but I asked somebody else to do it because that interview was going to be while you're on stage, and I told them I have to be out front watching
Oh,
you. So.
you're so sweet.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to seeing you tonight.
I'll tell you everything they would have said
Okay,
in the
thank
interview.
you. Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you.